Hey folks, we're back. It's time for more Star Control 2, the Quan Masters. Last time we had gotten the Cyrene their fleet back, done a bit of exploration, collected a bunch of biological data, and have convinced the Mycon to go fall into the Cyrene's trap. And now we're going to go grab something we need from one of the Mycon worlds that we couldn't normally get, and then we're also going to watch the Mycon. Watch the Cyrene kick the ever-living snot out of the Mycon. All right. First just ran to the Mycon again. We're going to have to fight these guys, but... Yep. Yeah, the problem is the Mycon are just will attack us anyways. C'est la vie. I'm going to do something fun here. As I said, the Arlu are exceedingly good against the Mycon. Oh, unless I screw up like that. Oh well. Doesn't matter. My flagship can take them. I screwed up there. That was my bad. He's going to be regenerating for a while. That was mildly irritating, but whatever. I'm leaving. Bye. Alright, Beta Brahe. 639 by 231. Alright, now we're going to wait in hyperspace for them to do some stuff. We're going to go for them to go get their asses kicked. That's fine. We have to beat up a bunch of Mycon doing this, but whatever. Ow. Didn't think he was going to shoot that shot. It was good. It was a good shot. It was a good idea. I just didn't expect him to do that. Oh, God. He hit me with another one. Fuck. Yeah, I got hit with another full power torpedo. Damn it. Taking a little bit more damage than I really than I really should. What I may do is I may go warp back home and... Alright, now he's going to be too busy regenerating. freaking planets! Arg. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to Earth briefly. Oh. There we go. And recrew. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Earth and recrew. Manifest devices, quasi-portal. Bye! Notice the mic counter moving there. Just a little bit too much damage there for my likings.
Good to see you.
Oh, I was off with the minerals over here.
Another small. Well, I suppose something is better than.
Yeah, well, we got over 10,000 resource units, Commander. Shut up. Stop bitching at me. Whoosh. We're going back to Beta Brahe. Uh, 639. 231. It's in that general vicinity. Alright, we're going to save the game here quickly before I forget. Alright, I think we can actually go to the system and do this thing now. Hence why I saved the game. We should, since my counter gone from here, it should be not infinite ships. It is not.
This is a special place filled with Jaffa. We must not allow it to be soiled by the Non. You must go now.
What makes this world so special to you?
Jaffa is the power of light, hot warmth in the cold void. It flows through all things, binding them together, making them one. You are non-Jaffa. You cannot understand it. Below is the pod of Juffalo. There for 1,000 centuries, when we are cold, the pod opens and warms us. When it is dark, the pod clenches, and lo, there is light. You are the non. The pod is not for you. You must leave.
Have you visited the world I told you about?
We have experienced unforeseen delays in planting deep children beneath the crust of Organon 1. However, Juffalo is inevitable. The deep children will be born.
I visited the world. Move aside.
Juffalo flows through time and space. It cannot be stopped by mere energy blasts. However, you are not part of Juffalo. You can be destroyed by energy blasts. Let us demonstrate.
Yeah. Fortunately, this is now officially a bad matchup for you. Excellent. Scan. Auto scan. Another shattered world. Alright, so there's an energy thing on there. We're going to grab the valuable minerals off the planet because why not? There's some more radioactive there. Oh, we're full up. Okay, good. We'll go to the energy source. Report from surface. Sir, we are experiencing major tectonic shocks here down on the surface. Wait a minute. They seem to have passed. Phew. That was awful. Captain, when we weren't bouncing off the ceiling or being bashed against the lander walls, we were looking for whatever it was that the Mycon were hiding down here. We think we found it. I don't know what to call it. It kind of looks like a cross between a spider and an antenna, but Jivo, the engineer we brought along, says that the device has the capacity to radiate incredible amounts of energy in the form of visible light. We decided not to experiment with the artifact and will bring it aboard right after we explore the immediate vicinity. Uh-oh, Captain. Looks like the shocks are starting up again. We can't take much more of this. Returning to ship. End report. Yes, it has Class 8 tectonics, this planet. Might as well go back down and grab the rest of the valuable stuff. I have shock protection. Oh, I didn't want that sodium. Alright, we'll go back down for the rest of that. Might as well. That's why. Surprised. There's one more bit of radioactives that I missed. Alright, that's all the valuable stuff. Alright. And now we'll go back to up here. We'll now ditch Mycon space and fly. Alright, star map. You notice the mic kind of started shrinking there. Mycon keeps their sphere of influence keeps shrinking because their fleet has gotten blown to bits. Let's see. Yep, the Mycon have gotten squished and are heading back. Excellent. Mycon are fleeing from the Siren. That should be plenty of time.
Success, Captain. The Mycon's fleet is in shambles. Justice is ours. We have revenged ourselves against the heinous Mycons. They fell for our trap so completely. When they approached Organon 1, we were hiding behind its moon. As they approached, their ships broke combat formation in preparation for their hideous implanting ceremony. We waited until they were fully dispersed around the planet. Then we attacked. The standard Mycon tactic would have been to speed out of orbit using a gravity-whip maneuver. But the pod ships refused to abandon their slow-moving, deep children's spore pods. They remained in the gravity well. And we sliced them to ribbons. They must have lost a dozen ships to their own stupidity, running into their own plasmoids. The rest? Well, we took care of most of them, in our own special way. And Captain, now that we have taken our revenge on the Mycon, we give you our starship officers and penetrator designs so that you can add our ships to your fleet.
So what happens to you now?
I expect I'm going to be pretty busy for the next few months. overseeing repairs to our fleet of penetrator starships and preparing some kind of defensive system for this starbase. If and when the Urquan return here, you must have a little surprise ready for them.
I guess what I mean is, what about us, Lana?
I'm afraid our duties will keep us apart, Captain. But for now, at least there's this. That's more like it. Now, let me help you off with this. Yes. Now, aren't you a lot more comfortable?
Why are the lights off?
Because, my darling, if the light was on, I couldn't do this. Or this. Or this. Or, this.
What have you got in mind here?
Well, to start off, I thought we'd do something like this. Unless your species isn't limber enough. And then, I thought we could move on to something a bit more like, this. And after you've recovered, I thought this might be fun. And if you're still conscious, I thought we could try this. Even though I've never done it before.
Alright, what happens if I do this?
Does that answer your question?
Alright, I just kind of nervous.
Please don't worry, my darling humans. We have all the time in the world, and my door locks securely.
Never taught me stuff like this back in Dungeon Vault.
And let me teach you what you need to know. We will begin with the fundamentals of basic Silene physiology.
I guess I don't have much more to say, do I?
And stop wasting your lips on words, you silly fool, and come here.
Several
hours later.
Goodbye, Captain Darling. We each have our jobs to do. Now you must go. But you will remain always in my mind and heart and deep within me. I know that someday, when all this madness has come to an end, we will be together, like this, again.
Hello. Alright. Well, we have gotten the Siren their fleets back, and they have volunteered to help us out. And the Mycon are significantly crippled by what happened. It's all good. So we're going to go back to Earth now. You'll notice that the Ilrath and the Thredash are still technically alive, but badly crippled. They're still fighting. Someone in the live chat, where I'm streaming this while recording. Someone in the live chat asks whether you can single-handedly wipe out all the ships of the species. No, not as far as I'm aware. You can lead to them being wiped out, but you can't directly do it yourself.
Captain, I'm glad you made it back in one piece.
Okay, off of the minerals.
Thanks, Captain.
What have I acquired since my last visit?
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, sun device. Data, the unit contains a power generator whose output magnitude is simply mind-croggling. When activated, the device radiates energy equivalent to less than 1/100th of 1% of our sun. However, when placed close to a planet, perhaps in orbit, its output would rival Sol's. Summary? Another precursor tool, the energy output of which can replace or augment a sun's radiance. That's the end of our scientist report.
Augment the sun's
Return
radius,
soon,
you say.
Captain.
Augment the sun's radiance, you say. Well, let's go to the shipyard here. Oh, no. Full crew on that. Alright, we're going to get rid of the Shofixty ship, because we don't really want the Shofixty ship. And we don't really need 3 ore ships right now, given what our ship currently has. So we're going to build a couple of Siren penetrators. They'll fill our fast, zippy ship roll. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head off to Procyon, which I think is right there. Yep. Because the Shinjetsu and Mernherm were using the output of Procyon's sun, Procyon, the sun, the star there, to power their fusion. And maybe if we use a sun device, we might be able to speed things up. So instead of in 35 years they'll be done, maybe they'll be done sooner. They can help us. And then we got something else to do next after this. Overshot. There we go. Alright. Manifest. Devices. Sun device.
We are free. You have flooded our synthesis mechanisms with a wealth of radiant energy. What was supposed to take decades has been accomplished in seconds. The process is incomplete, yet we have emerged. We are the Chmer. Why have you interrupted the process?
We struggle to free all the races from the Quan. We need your help.
Your need must be great for you to have risked so much just to bring us from beneath the shield. We were not ready, but this is now in the past. What is done is done. You are intent on stopping the Quan. Very well. We are prepared to assist you in whatever way we can. We must first tell you that even before we were placed under the slave shield, we realized that the only way to truly defeat the Quan was to first destroy their precursor battle platform, the Samatra. This vessel was responsible for the victory of the hierarchy over the Alliance. When it was brought to bear against our worlds, we could not resist it. This must be your priority. This must be your eventual goal. We know what is necessary to achieve this end. But first, we must know what you have already learned. So we will scan the databanks and logs aboard your ship. There. The process is complete. Now we can discuss what you must do. You need to locate the Urquan's Samatra vessel. If you cannot find it yourself, ask those others who are near the Urquan. Perhaps they will know. The Sumatra is sure to be heavily guarded. To allow you to get close enough to the Sumatra, you will have to create some type of diversion. To defeat the Urquan, you must first destroy the Sumatra battle platform. The only way we can envision this occurring is for you to detonate a huge explosive device adjacent to the battle platform at point-blank range. We believe that the only weapon which can generate sufficient destructive force is a matter-antimatter bomb, but we cannot build one ourselves. Return when you have gathered the resources we have described.
Seems to be very technology. Would you share this with us?
We will provide you with the designs for a new class of fighting ship, the Avatar, along with enough chiller to command however many vessels you may build. Avatar battleships are much more effective than our Broodhome or X-Form vessels. In competent hands, these ships can defeat any ship in space.
Sweet. Where can I find the super you described?
There are rumors of such a device, a precursor planetary tool, to be found somewhere far towards the core, in the possession of a non-hostile alien race. We cannot provide any more information.
Yeah, the U-Twig have it. We have to fix the Ultron to get that from them. What could possibly distract an Urquan?
In our studies, we have learned that the Urquan are especially sensitive to psychic manipulation. Your best strategy would be to find a weapon of this type. Be aware that most psychic weapons are not mechanical constructs. They are usually intelligent life forms, often inimical.
Alright, use further assistance now?
We cannot help you until you have gathered the necessary resources.
We'll be back when we've got everything we need.
We await your return.
Excellent. Now we're going to go back to Seoul. Because we can build avatars now. Chimera avatars. And just as a reminder, I haven't said it in a little while, but if you're interested in playing this game, which I highly recommend if you've not played it before, or if you have played it just a long time ago, it is available for free now because it is the source code was released into the open source community by the developers. Available for free at sc2.sourceforge.net. I think it's .net. Yes, .net. And they've got versions that'll run on Windows, Mac OS, and in Linux. So. There we go. All right. So, shipyard. Alright, we're going to change up again here. I don't need all three of the Pekunk, so let's sell off on the Pekunk ships. And I don't really need the ores anymore. Roll they fill, I just don't need. Chimera Avatar, yes! Now we have a real battle fleet here. Alright, let's see. We're going to start the path of what we're going to do next. So we got two things to do. We got to get something to distract the Quan, and then we got to find a way to repair the Ultron so we can get the precursor bomb from Newtwig. Alright. So we got a bit of a flight ahead of us here. Someone in the chat here asked whether the ore ships are bad. No, the ore ships are actually very good. It's just that for what I need right now, I don't really need them anymore. I've got something that fills a similar role, but does it in a way that works better for me. I think... let's see, we are looking for 197... 596, up here a bit, alright. That's where we're headed. Alright. The ore ships are very good, but the Chimera Avatar fills what I've got so much resources now that honestly I don't really need the the Chimera Avatar just does what I need more. Also, you'll notice that both the Thradash and the Ilrath are gone. They have wiped each other out. And we're going to be heading up to former Thradash territory in a moment here. Yes. It is possible, by the way, to befriend the Thradash and beat them up enough to the point where they model their next culture after you, and you get to give them all sorts of funny direction and such, which is great. But that friendship will not last forever because you have to nick something from their home world, from one of their planets. One of the pieces to repair the Ultron is on one of their planets, so. Save here. We got time to do a little bit more, I think. Double check that. Make sure I actually did save. I'm pretty sure I did, but I wanted to make double sure.
What do you want?
I thought this is the Umga homeworld. Who are you?
I am a peaceful creature, a friendly alien life form. The Quan called us talking pets. Until recently, I was employed on a dreadnought starship as a translator. Then, after the ship suffered severe damage from combat, we crashed at Alpha Pavonis. Miraculously, I survived. who was rescued by an Arilu Lollylay exploration vessel. The Arilu, they couldn't heal my most severe injuries, so they brought me to the Unga who possessed superior bioengineering skills.
Yeah, we know about the Denari, so, I thought talking pets weren't sentient. You seem smart enough.
Oh, you know about that, do you? Oh, well, I guess that means I'll have to kill you now. I can't permit you to reveal my transformation. Urquan might find out, and then my plans for revenge will be ruined. Well, I tried to spare your life, Captain, but you were just too curious. So now, seek death at the hands of your enemy. Aiyah! I cannot compel you. Your mind is closed to me. How can this be? I am forced to resort to more primitive measures. Unga Commander, summon your 10 combat ships and attack this intruder instantly.
So, if you do not have the Tailo device, you are forced to go dive. You basically black out, or find yourself attacking the Urquan and die. So you have to have the Tailo device for that. Otherwise, you lose. Bracky, come with me.
Win, dodo, win, done.
Oh, damn it. I screwed that up. Fortunately, I am actually pretty good at...
Cool, baby, dodo,
Lucky there.
moron, dodo, dummy, moron, jerk.
This is
Win,
a bad choice of
win,
matchup here.
Dodo, win, dummy, win, dummy, win.
Oh, he came back to life again. That's good.
Dodo, win, worm, dodo, jerk, moron, loser, moron, stupid, jerk.
Way to go, Bracky.
Loser, moron, worm, dodo, moron, win, dummy, baby.
That's annoying. Alright, we're not going to throw any more ships away at this guy. We're just going to blow up with the flagship. Because my flagship is OP. Ow. Ow. Oh, fucking planet. Ugh. I didn't hit him.
Hi there, friendly Starship Captain. You'll never believe this, but somehow the injuries I suffered when the Urquan crashed triggered some kind of a personality transformation. I became evil and spiteful, cruel and nasty, whimsically unpleasant. You may have also noticed I gained some kind of temporary psychic powers. Well, I just want to let you know I'm cured. Captain, I don't know exactly how, but when you were fighting those Unga ships, a chunk of the ceiling fell down on my head and gave me quite a whack. Ouch, oochie, it still hurts. When I awoke, the universe had ceased to be the dark and hostile place I had previously thought it to be. Instead, I was overwhelmed, yes, even awed by the beauty and perfection of it all. I also discovered that I had completely lost those wicked mental powers and can now look forward to a new life filled with happiness, butterflies, and goodwill for all. Your job is done, Captain. You have saved me. Now you can safely remove your safety protection device and leave. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, why are you looking at me like that, Captain? Don't you believe me? You question my word? Okay, so I was lying. Big deal. So what? Boy, are you a pain. Do you know that? What do you want from me? My life? Oh, you do? Well, as an alternative, let me make this little suggestion. If you don't kill me, I'll help you do whatever you wish. Is it a deal, Captain?
What are you really?
I will gladly tell you my story, Captain. Gladly. I was indeed a talking pet aboard an Urquan dreadnought. Those years are like a forgotten dream to me. Because I wasn't sentient, I was a dumb beast, an unthinking slave to the heinous Urquan. Then there was a great battle. The ship was hit, severely damaged. Slaves running down the corridors, commands, counter-commands. Then there was a scream atmosphere outside the hull. There was a big explosion of light thunder. We hit the surface of a planet, I'm pretty sure. Next thing I can remember was the face of the creature you called the Aribu. I was in great pain. But the creature was kind. It did what it could for me by applying its own medicines in my alien form. I was transported off planet. I remember all-pervading green light. Then we were in the homeworld of the Aribu. Again, Captain, forgive me if I'm not more clear, but I wasn't intelligent yet. Give me a chance. I presume my injuries were too severe for the Aribu to repair. But perhaps I reacted badly to their medicines or something, because the next thing I remember was being moved back into a ship. Things grow dim. My next memory is being on board an Oonga starship. Wet flesh throbbing all around me, Oonga laughing as they worked on my body. It was kind of unnerving. Suddenly, like the explosion of a bomb, real thought flooded my brain. I don't know how or why, but the Oonga had discovered that my brain could be easily changed, improved, give me true intelligence. What they didn't realize is it also brought back a flood of memories. Memories of my species' ancient past. From before the time the Urquan castrated our thinking minds and transformed my people into crude beasts. I'm the only intelligent Denari left in this galaxy, Captain. Now you understand my lust for vengeance?
An amazing story if true, but pardon me if I'm a bit skeptical, but you are a proven liar.
It's all true, Captain. Every word. Now listen, and I shall tell you why the Urquan did this to us. It was over 20,000 of your years ago, Captain, when an Urquan slave raider landed on the surface of my world and began capturing my people, killing those that would not submit. How can I know this, you ask? These memories are embedded deep in my genetic structure. They cannot be forgotten. How we fought the Urquan. Even then, they had a hierarchy of combat thralls, though then they called themselves by the absurd name, the Sentient Milieu. Ha! They were nothing more than thugs, especially those hideous Taelo. Those evil rock-like creatures were the worst of all. For fun, they take one of our children and then roll over it again and again. Oh, the war against the Urquan and their milieu lasted decades. Millions of our people died. But with the forces of truth and justice at our side, we were prevailing. Then, the Taelo made their fateful discovery. A shield against our only weapon, our weak psychic powers. With that shield, they were unstoppable. We had lost. But the Urquan, they were not satisfied merely with our defeat, our slavery. They wanted more. They wanted to punish us for our insolence in fighting back against them. So they devised the sickest, most cruel and perverse punishment ever imagined. They invaded our very genetic structure, hacked out enough of our minds to lobotomize us for all eternity. And then we were made their closest servants, their talking pets. This was our punishment.
Well, that part is... Deal. Okay, what type of deal, talking pet? Provide details.
I get the basic idea. You want to overthrow the Urquan. Bravo! Good idea. Way to go. I, too, wish to see the Urquan beaten, humiliated, destroyed, and I alone possess a unique ability that will help you achieve your goal. I can use my psychic powers to temporarily distract the Urquan, confuse them for a few seconds. Presumably, you will use this moment to strike a lethal blow against the Urquan. Such a plan cannot fail, Captain. We must see to that.
You try to kill me. Your words are lies. How can I possibly trust you?
Captain, calm down. Be reasonable. Listen to me. I am nothing more than a single being, hardly larger than one of your Earth dogs. Woo-hoo. My only weapon, my weak psychic abilities, have been nullified by your protective device. I am harmless, but perhaps I can be of some small service to you. Consider this my hopeful attempt to compensate you for all the trouble I've caused you in the past. In the past, Captain, and now we look to the future, to victory over the evil Urquan. I am your secret weapon against these tyrants, Captain. Don't leave me here.
Alright, I agree, but I need tricks and you'll be sucking vacuum.
No tricks, Captain. No tricks. I fear you cruelly misjudge me. I'm on your side now. Together, we will make a great team, Captain. This day, this moment, shall go down forever in the history of our galaxy. I am coming aboard your ship now. I will make a nest in the pressurized section of your ship's hold. When you wish to talk with me, I will be there.
And thus... Yep. Alright, we're going to pull some crew off of this Mathy ship. Just going to need more crew here in a moment. One thing we want to do here before we wrap up, actually, yes, we're going to wrap up, hang on. We're going to wrap this part up right here, folks. Hope you enjoyed this. We're going to, after being the next part, we're going to talk to the Umgun, see if we can get them on our side or something like that. Then we're going to go collect bits of the Ultron. So I think we have our, potentially we have our secret distraction thing against the Urquan. Next, we need to get the Ultron so we can get the bomb, and then we're moving into the end game. So, hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next part. Take care.